Why are Finns happier than Americans? The fact has shown that living in a country with a top economy does not necessarily make you happy. A recent report by the World Happiest report, Gallup World Poll, points to Finns as the happiest people in the world. Several other reports put Americans on the 8th, 19th, or even 23rd positions in the last few years, while Finns have consistently maintained the number one spot. Why are Finns happier than Americans? Come along as we discuss this. Satisfying income. Finland and America are at one time two of the wealthiest nations of the world, and the two nations have not experienced any significant drop in the ranking, considering the impressive GDP. But money cannot buy happiness. Still, money counts so much in achieving higher standards of living. In turn, happiness follows a meaningful life. How do things pan out for Finns in this regard? The Finns' average household net adjusted disposable income a year per capita is US dollar 29,943. This may not be the highest on average, but the cost of living is so much higher in the US than in Finland. This has obliterated any possible difference in per capita disposable incomes of the two nations. Americans spend multiple folds than Finns. Also contributing to the satisfaction of income is the fact that 70% of working class people aged 15 to 64 in Finland have a well-paid job. This is above the OECD employment average, given at 68%. About 72% of men are in paid work, while 69% of women are fully employed. Finns enjoy the proceeds from their work as only 4% of adults work very long hours, 6% of men, and just 2% of women. This should be understood in view of the fact that people with a good education have good skills, which are important requisites for finding a good job. Education. Another positive score for Finland is achieved in the aspect of the educational system. Based on the worldwide evaluation by Program for International Student Assessment, Finland scores higher than the U.S. Some 88% of adult Finns aged 25 to 64 complete upper secondary education. This is higher than the OECD average of 78%. About 85% of men in Finland are in this highly educated class, while 91% of women are there. The percent is less desirable in American society. Finland is among the top performing countries in terms of the quality of the educational system. The average Finn student scored 523 in reading literacy, mathematics, and sciences in the OECD's PISA. This is much higher than the average of 486 on the OECD data. The American students score 460. Again, in Finland, females outperformed males in this score by 24 points. Healthcare system. Finland's health system is cheaper and more accessible than that of Americans. While healthcare facilities are high and even higher quality in the U.S., it is all-encompassing in Finland. The responsibilities for health services are being shifted from municipal governments to larger government entities. This good health results in a higher life expectancy. Finns' average life expectancy at birth is 82 years. For women, life expectancy is 84 years, while it's 79 for men. Americans do not live that long. This longevity is due to lower atmospheric pollution, which is much lower than the heavily industrialized societies in the U.S. The United water quality is also no match for that of Finland. Pension system. The pension system provides another basis of happiness among aged Finns. While all countries, including the U.S., make an effort to make the pension worthwhile for their citizens, Finland's pension system makes pensioners completely independent and generally insulates them against poverty during old age. There are ongoing reforms to address fiscal concerns to make monetary and fiscal policies more pension-friendly. The security of the future guaranteed by this is a big factor of happiness among the Finns. Immigration program. The immigration program of Finland gives preference to the welfare of the Finns. Immigrants are not given the level ground to compete with natives in the labor market. Still, there are relatively favorable attitudes towards immigration. In the United States, there is no restriction on how many immigrants can compete in the labor market. so Americans are not happy to be losing their jobs to the immigrants. On the other hand, immigrants in the United States are saddened by the citizens' attitudes towards them. Social programs. Finland has a generally stronger safety net, which ranks the country among the top group internationally. The country scores much higher than the United States in the area of social policies. There is a strong sense of community reliance, and in Finland, as opposed to dispassionate societies, in most of the American communities, 95% of Finns believe that there is someone they can call and rely on in times of distress. Fewer Americans can make this claim. These and many more reasons explain why Finns are generally happier than Americans. If you love this or any of our videos, kindly find the time to watch, share, and comment.